This is the gorgeous Viltrox 85mm f1.4 Pro lens.
Now, 35mm is my favorite focal length if I had to choose one. My second favorite focal length is an 85mm. I mean, when it comes to shooting portraits, people, there's a reason that an 85mm is the classic head and shoulder portrait.
I love the 85mm lens. I think it's absolutely stunning. I like that you can have a little bit more distance from your subject, so you get a little bit more of that candid feel, especially when you're photographing kids, and you're able to really get some moments when you're photographing with the lens like this. And the compression is nice, and because we have an f1.4 lens, we're getting very good background separation. You get this nice creamy, bloomy bokeh. I'm really enjoying this 85mm lens, especially for this price point.
Yeah. Now we are shooting this lens a lot at 1.4. We pay for 1.4. Let's shoot it at 1.4. We want that nice shallow depth of field. And this lens is very, very sharp in the middle at 1.4. It only fades a little bit to the edges. Now once you stop it down to 2 or 2.8, it certainly clears up a little bit, but it's a very good lens. I mean, incredibly sharp. Take a look at these samples here. You can see what you do expect as far as the sharpness goes.
Yeah, and this lens is fairly well corrected in terms of ghosting, flare, and chromatic aberration. We're seeing nice sun stars with it too. And I think that this lens really does hold its own. Now, we've been shooting it with the Sony E-Mount. We have an A7R5 body, and we're seeing that it's resolving very good detail from this high resolution sensor.
Now, shooting with a lens like this, it's for portraits, and we want that super creamy background. We want to separate our subject from the background as much as we can, but the 11-bladed circular aperture on this lens gives us this really nice creamy background that just looks gorgeous.
Yeah, you're seeing maybe a little bit of a soap bubble effect in the specular highlights, but I like the look of this. I think that it has a nice character to it as well. And again, with this focal length, because you're getting compression, the portraits look quite flattering as well.
I mean, ultimately, we can talk all the geeky stuff about this lens. There's 15 different elements and all this stuff, but ultimately, what are the results you're getting out of this lens, and are you enjoying what we're getting out of it? Now, how are you finding the autofocus speed on this lens?
I was finding it was keeping up with the Sony body pretty well. I mean, it's not a Sony lens by any stretch, but for an 85mm, I was happy with being able to capture portraits. Anything a little bit faster action, I would maybe be a bit more concerned about, but certainly for doing like portraits and still life and stuff like that, it was working very well.
I mean, if you compare this to the Sony 85 1.4, I mean, your images, you're splitting hairs, I think, as far as the image quality goes. The performance of the Sony is going to be slightly faster when it comes to autofocus, and it's designed for that, and you give up some frame rates with certain cameras because it's a third-party lens. However, overall, this lens performs very, very well.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, you know, this lens does have a little bit of weight to it. It has a 77mm filter thread at the front of it, but physically, I think the build quality is quite nice. It is dust and splash resistant as well. We do have a customizable control button, a declickable aperture ring, and so it has a lot of those professional features that you'd expect and that you'd want out of a lens that you're pairing with a camera like a Sony A7R5 or something for that type of workflow. Now, of course, we want to know, what do you think of Viltrox? There's lots of really great lenses being announced out there from these third-party companies. They're getting better and better. 100%. Let us know what you think by commenting below.
And is 85 your second favorite focal length like it is mine?
Or top, like mine.
Follow me on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, I should say. Follow me.
Okay, whatever. It's been Dave and Evelyn from the camera store. We'll catch you again very soon.